Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Captain of Industries coming at you. Last episode, we retooled our copper. Copper's been a bit of a pain in the rumpus. Pain in the rumpus? If I was a math teacher, I'd have better jokes, but it was a pain in the rumpus for quite some time, and I think we knocked it out of the park. So we quadrupled our regular base smelting capability and integrated scrap. We then went ahead and we removed all the recycling bits. All the recycling bits are gone, opens up a ton of space for us to do whatever we want. I'll pull 2 trucks out of that. We don't need that much nearly. Things have been good. Did I do music? I did, okay. I keep shutting it off because it's way easier for me to do rendering later. Maybe a bit of an inconvenience for you to see that menu, but it does save me some time, which I do appreciate. With our copper smelting, we also integrated acid. Acid is ready for any system to pull from whenever we need it. We could also put that on the line if we want. For right now, I'm happy with it, and I'm happy with it settling. So, we're still moving mountains. We're still trying to build a bit more room out for ourselves. I won't be pushing this hard. God, I wish it was a compass. This drives me nuts. Where's the sun? Yeah, I don't know. I keep thinking like this is north in this direction that I'm going, so this would be west. So, for sake of argument, I'm not going west any further. I really just need to cut out a bunch of the mountain. You can see how much we've terraformed out because of the rocky land versus the grassland. We've torn out a lot. We built out a lot of our metallurgy here. Copper and iron is probably at a point where I'm not going to need to adjust it anymore for the rest of the game. We still can. But things are looking much, much better. Steel is another part of the equation that I would really love to get some love into. I'd really like to get a little bit of life into it. I'm not quite there yet. We don't have a lot of steel need. We're not doing medical parts. We're not doing like any of that. There's not really a huge need for it. But here's our power base. Oh god, deep breath, right? Let's see what this is all about. There's still some stuff going on there, so that's kind of teeter-tottering, not in a way I would like it. Let's talk about projects coming up. One of the things that I'd like to get handled is redoing steel. That's not a rush. I was building a little bit of a steel rework here. I'm just going to leave that be for now. Second thing I would really like to get on is the circuits level 2. We require circuits level 2 in order to get to the next steps in the tech tree. Construction parts level 4 are actually blocked by electronics level 2, which I don't know if I'm quite ready for, but that would be really cool. That opens up solar panels, which actually opens up a lot more tech stuff that I'd like to do. I also need the electric boiler, which I'm not at labs level 4 yet. It's going to be a little while before I'm ready to start ramping up new tech levels. But that all being said, things are looking pretty freaking good. What I want to know is there any more coal I can get out of this? The answer is yes. Tentative, yes. Let's go ahead and let's set this up. I need F. I need that guy. Let's go down to 10. If we go down to 10, we need to normalize 10. So right now I don't have 10. I'm calling it normalized, meaning the rest of the layers are not set to that. That would normalize 10 right there. It makes that a little on the dicey side, but that would work. See, a lot of this isn't even laden with coal, so it's kind of a waste of time. I just want to get down here, but I need to get a little lower, and I need to design these networks so that way we're not accidentally shooting ourselves in the foots. In defeats. Whenever I'm digging down, I need to make sure I'm digging down with purpose. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Nope, I wasn't done with that. I'm still not done with that. I'm still not done with that. No, I don't want to go up. I want to stay at 13. Oh, is this down 13? Wait, what is the height of this anyway? I think this is... Am I really daft? I might check back with me in like 5 minutes. I might be really daft. That looks like that's dug down enough. I wonder why it's saying 14. I don't want 14, I want 13. I don't really want that to do that. I also don't want that to do that. What's... No. I don't want any of that to happen. I might be just overtired here. That could very well be a thing. Okay, let's stop. Nope. I didn't mean deselect the tool, damn it. Oh, you silly kids. Oh, okay, let's hold on. Not enough food at the chicken farm. Not enough food at the chicken farm. Okay, let's take a small breather. Let's see what's going on here. I thought I had enough surplus food to make sure this was well equipped. What do we have a ton of? We're overflowing corn. We're overflowing potato. We're not overflowing vegetable, which is fine. Vegetable doesn't turn into anything. We shouldn't be doing any of this. This should be bone dry. Vegetables, fine. Again, vegetables, fine. I don't want to see any other crops there. We mitigated this by setting the import level. Those are import level 9. This should be import level 8, which gives it a higher priority. So that's fine. That's empty of corn. That's empty of veg. I think we just need another farm, straight up. So what produces the most animal feed? Wheat does, by a significant margin. We have some wheat here and there, but I don't know if we don't have like a dedicated wheat farm, straight up. So I put this here, it taps the water. $5.5 every 60 sounds like crap. Can almost make twice as much potatoes. Nope. Wheat is twice as effective at making feed as anything else, so this makes still more sense. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Okay. And... oh, I think wheat is loose. Yep, sure is, paw. Sure is. Okay, we're gonna do this. In case I need to do any filtering later. And wheat. Just get rid of it. Perfect. Okay. That doesn't help our problem right now, but that'll hopefully soften the blow a bit later. That's the hope. So I'm going to make that small change, and we're just going to move on with whatever the crap I was talking about. Oh, yeah. This thing that I'm not really happy with. The flat. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank goodness. Hey, alright. Okay, I just had to walk away or something. That should take care of all of the coal that is kind of worth coaling about. There's still a bit more to be had, but let's run that ball for a little bit. Let's run that. Now, before anything happens, we need to get these excavators out of here because they have to come correct. The worst thing I want is them to be like, well, we're going to start in the middle, and then halfway through it's like, oh, wait, now nothing can get through ever, 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 amen, which sounds like a whole lot of suck. Okay, we evacuate all the vehicles. The vehicles are like, oh, wait, our mining designation's over here. Let's get at it, lads. No, where the hell are you going? Oh, this is already 10. Okay, much of that must already be at level 13. I'm not going to worry too much about it. The alert for feed went away. That's interesting. There we go. Okay, I was wondering about that. And now more feed is a-coming. Okay, that should help that a little bit. It's not going to get us a ton of feed, but it's better. It's better, right? Animal feed seems to be like my only real issue at the moment. How much recycling we got? Let's kick this thing on for funsies. Kicking it on just for funsies. I love how quickly all this functions. Yep. And it's eliminated almost immediately. That's perfect. Now is the time when we can do all of our timing corrections if there's anything that we need to alter or change. Chicken farm, not enough food. Pickup can't reach. I'm sure that's adjusting. I'm sure that's all going to adjust. I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, recycling has absolutely been a strong component of our economy. No doubt about it. Our industry? 132 over 60. Good God, that's a lot of recycling. What I want to make sure is the number for iron scrap is continuously going down after we get the spike. That's what I want to make sure is happening. So even if we need heavy utilization of recycling, it's not bogging any of the process down. We have so much copper. This is awesome. And I can deactivate any part of this if I need to. Not an issue. Are you guys all screwed? I don't see what could possibly be wrong here. And yet, there's a lot that is possibly wrong here. At least one dumper is still working. That'll settle itself out in a bit, I'm sure of it. Yep, I'm not super worried about it. Are we all done? Are we all caught up? Yep. Amazing. Off. This I want to stay on all the time because it's going to fill into the 2 other bins. This is great. Yeah, we're not going to run out of copper for quite some time. Okay, we've got some animal feed going on. Good stuff. This is its own thing. This, where do we go? That wheat doesn't feed into bread at all. Oh, this was also making veg. How is our bread? Maxed out. Yeah, once we add multiple products of the same type, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, what are we working on this episode? I've kind of been tooling around just observing things. Oh, right, it was steel. It was... this I want dumped over and filled eventually. I just want to get a little more coal out of it. I don't have a good... Yeah, you'll figure it out. I don't have a good next step for coal. We have a coal mine somewhere. There you are. Is that the closest coal mine? That's the only coal mine. Okay, start repairs. Start loading the ship. We'll get a notification the ship is loaded. We'll take it out. If we've got to upgrade again, we can. But that handles that pretty freaking nicely. Is there one truck? Is there still one truck that knows what's going on here? Okay, some of the green is starting to reappear. Yep. I think the excavators went all the way down to the bottom. Maybe it's distance from the mining designator or something. Maybe that's the deal. Okay. We're staying under 6-ish megawatts. That's not bad. Oh, you know what we could do? This is kicking out steam low. Now that I really think about it... Okay, you're coming back. What's the next upgrade level? Now that I really think about it, even though we can't store steam, we could normalize input-output with the capacitor. Capacitor's not the right word. I get, yeah, that's not the right word, but from electronics perspective, that's how I read it as a capacitor. You are paused, you'll produce 18 every 20. I would like this upgraded a second time. I think I want to build this. The thermal storage. So low goes in, we get 4 heat. Yeah, it takes more energy to get it out. It's not 100%. Let's see. The conversion process has losses, but maintain the accumulated heat does not decay. Yep. Perfect. So I think we don't have the tools for this. What is it? 200? Yeah, we're going to have to wait a little bit. We're going to have to be a little patient. I'm loading up another load of getting the coal mine upgraded. Reason why I'm being a little cautious about that is if we have to turn on coal, I want to turn it on, and I want to turn it on very abruptly when we're going to need it, and very, like, vigorously. I just want, bam, full coal. Like, I don't want it to be like, man, we're not making enough anything. Okay, we've got some trucks going. We've got, like, what looks to be 3 trucks going. Once they normalize that out, that's fine. Animal feed. Yep. More... Oh, that's corn. Alright, that's fine. It's just chunking away. Good stuff. Oh, we should pretty soon have enough tools, yeah? Yeah, we need 6 more tools. Construction materials. Holy crap. I'm just gonna make up names and words for everything. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Once that ship comes back, we will be excavating out the crew. That's fine. Hey, the good stuff. Okay. Our main Earth mover... Let's try that again, shall we? The main Earth mover squad. I'm leaving this here to show the height that we left it at. So that's perfect. Now, what do I do with you guys? You kind of accomplished a lot of the checkboxes on my... thing. That's all copper. That's all iron. We could work on getting up and over here. There is another water reservoir. Yeah, there is. What is our water looking like? We should be still really in the good. 100%. I can't beat those numbers. And 100%. I cannot beat those numbers if I tried. Still have some saplings to go. Awesome. What do I want excavated? Do we just start whacking more at this thing? I don't honestly have an answer. I thought I had an answer, but now that we've gotten through much of this, I'm not sure. I don't need more iron. Like, that's why this has been a very lazy project. It's like, I need iron eventually. And as this is going, we'll fill. But I'm not ready to bulldoze any of this. What is there to do? Let's keep on with this, maybe? Give us a bit more settlement space, I suppose? That seems like a fair shake. Not quite. Little harder. There we go. Okay, there's that. We still have plenty. We're so topped off on diesel and everything, it's ridiculous. Preposterous. Rhinoceros preposterous. That's all good. Yeah, I can't think of anything else we need. How much oil do we have at the ready? About half of a trip. About half of a trip. Okay, it's at the coal mine. Boom, it's upgraded. That'll get us potentially 36 out of 20. I still want you muted, thank you. I still want you muted, thank you. 450,000 coal, not bad. And unlured crew. There wasn't anything else I really desperately needed, right? I don't need another oil rig. I don't need groundwater. I 100% don't need sulfur, and I very much don't need quartz. We're doing pretty freaking good on all that. I'm very happy. What if I told you to do this? What if that gets you close enough to be like, you know what, benefit of the doubt, you have it. Nope, not quite. Not quite, but at least get closer, yeah. Oh, did one of you? I thought I saw one of you be like, oh, now where are you going? Somewhere else. What if I told you to go right there? Okay, you associated with the other excavator. That's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. We doing a little better on feed? Oh, yes, we are. Perfect. Okay, we needed that other farm to really make things work. So what's the grand scheme, right? I would honestly like to use much of this for farming. We have 4 farms here, 3 farms here. One of the things that'd be really cool would be to standardize all the foodstuffs. And then build storage here for whatever. And be like, trucks just gotta come here and go. The only real issue I have about that is our settlement is way, way, way down here. Which is not cool. That would be a very large trek to pull all the materials over there. Which I don't like. We have to pull what? Is it potatoes, corn, vegetables, bread, eggs so far? We have meat, tofu, sausage, snacks. I don't remember the rest. Cake, and fruit. I got almost all of them. 69 months supply of food. Nice. That all being said, we've got a distance. We've got a distance to go. I didn't know if I should be moving the settlement. Part of me wanted to move the settlement. I've never moved it before, so I don't know how that would work. But move it like up here. Or the alternative is to take all these items and belt them down to maybe here. And this is our central food bank, so to speak. And maybe that's just how that works. I'm not entirely sure. Are all of you screwed? Come on, you're so close. Tell me some trucks are paying attention. Can I move you there? Nope. What about there? Oh. Every freaking time mining bites me in the butt. Every time. This is what I'm afraid of every time this happens. Can I quick build a loose storage down here and just have them dump off? Wouldn't that be just dumb? We're gonna try it. Okay, hold on. Is that the one? No, because the trucks can't make it down there. Beans! Okay. Yep. Hoisted by my own whatever. However the rest of that goes. Okay, quick remove. That was a lot of fun and totally worth the effort and all that. So here's how this is going to work. Just like this has a couple of times. Recover, recover, recover. So now the excavators have literally no way to get down there. There's no way. So they should hopefully be working from the top like I wanted them to do in the first place. Huh. Oh, you're working over here now. Where I wanted you to work in the first... Oh, for frick's sake. Small excavators, no reachable terrain designations. Are you sure? Maybe there's not room for... Yeah, okay. There wasn't room for 3. There was for 2, and that worked out. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I'm loving how many of my problems are boring problems. This obviously is working very good for me. Yeah, many of my issues that we're coming across are very mild at best. I don't want that anymore. I keep rebuilding it whenever I add more population because it adds a little bit of copper and resources, but I don't want that anymore. Small excavator has no available terrain designations. Okay, you know what? I think it's truth time, and I don't care. I'm gonna leave those designations. Maybe we'll come back to it later, maybe not, not sure. Okay, so here's how this is gonna fly. I need 200? 200! Let's get us into frickin' planning mode. So this is gonna sit like right here. It's going to stored heat. Oh, I specify the type of heat also. Interesting. Okay. Steam low is going to be generated from here and pop into here. It's also going to give us depleted steam, which I can just vent. I can make some water out of it. I don't care, but I could make some water out of it. I'm just going to vent that. So this steam low is always going to pump into here. It's going to then pump back out into this little power plant. I think that's the gimmick? No, I want you to build, please. Okay, thanks. It seems like a very simple gimmick, but that seems like that's how that's going to fly. I was trying to save a little more space. So water is here. I could use the steam depleted to add to the water. How much depleted steam do I need to make water? 4 steam makes 2 water. That math doesn't math. Not cleanly anyway. Which is okay. Wait, isn't this depleted steam? Oh, that actually maths out really freaking well if I wanted to set up a cooling tower. I don't care about a cooling tower. Did I not? There we go. Okay, thanks. How's our animal feed? I know it says it's low. Okay, the reserves are stacking up. Perfect. Oh, you guys don't have... Oh my god. Really? Okay, we need a new quartz store. How much do I have to build to make this worthwhile? Let's get out of planning mode. 2,160, so 8, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I do 2 loose storages level 3, I don't want to go up there any farther because that's more or less where I'm going to be doing more digging eventually. Oh, I don't have any T3 parts. Oh, what can I do with quartz again? Quartz. I can crush it into crush. And then I can crush it into sand. It seems like such a crappy way to use it, but we'll eventually be running out of sand, and I wouldn't mind if we stored a little bit of this. I do not like just tacking on more storage. Most of the time, I don't like it. Okay, thanks. Just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going full steam. Too sweet to be sour, too nice to be mean. Okay, I'm looking forward for this to this guy. What we are going to do is we're going to just decombobulate that. This can take... actually, it has no speed, it seems, which is nice. That goes into there. I don't know if I'm talking to the right thing. I'm not. There we go. Now, when it comes out, we're gonna just do this. Now, I don't know how it regulates when. What does this do? Steam low, that's fine. This power production should be set lower to 10. Where's my diesel? I have a diesel generator somewhere. What are you set to? 11? Let's set you to 12. And then this... Production 6. This should be set to 11. 10? 10. 10, 10. So this should only kick on when we get past 6 megawatts. I think. We're working on some new logic here. Okay. That is far too big of a pipe. No, I need one every one. There we go. There we are. Okay. How much more? I need 10 parts. We can wait. We can wait. I'm hoping that, yeah, now that we got this, this won't fire on until it's needed. Oh. Huh. That evened that out hilariously. So I'm not using more than 6 megawatts most of the time. I'm hoping to see this number climb. If I'm understanding this correctly, which I don't think I am. Oh, it only appeared as if it evened it out because it had excess in the pipes. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pause this. This should backfill this a bunch. So these are heat units, I would gather. Use surplus power only. That's new. The way I have this designed, everything is surplus. It discharged very freaking quickly. What I was kind of hoping is, as long as we're in between, or as long as we're less than 6 megawatts, I was really hoping I could figure out how to get this to consume. So this would be like a battery, and then when we need it, this pops on, and then this produces the in between 6 and 8 megawatts. Low animal feed, that's all fine. The real test is to make sure the diesel generator doesn't kick on. What we can do with that is that. It limits us to 8 megawatts, which is non-steam generator generating. That was really bad English, but whatever. I'm not going to super duper worry about this process. I was just hoping... Yeah, the thing is we need to be under 6 megawatts for nothing to happen, but I don't have a thing here that's like limit anything. Surplus power only. That doesn't really help. The available heat accumulating in the storage. Heat does not decay as long as the storage remains operational. That all makes sense. Is there a TUT on this? That would be pretty cool. I don't think there is. Low maintenance, no workers, Unity pause, cut, copy, world structures, world exploration, pop, and health, farm, and farming. No. Okay, so right now we have the potential of 8 megawatts. We're not producing 8 megawatts, we're producing 6. We're not producing in between 6 and 8, so this process seems like it's faltering a bit. And because it only spins up every few seconds, it doesn't really help. I do need the generator on. Thank you kindly. You're producing exhaust as well, are you now? That's diesel. That's water. Right, I didn't pump all the rest of the exhaust into this system. Which I don't see why I shouldn't. Let's see here. Well, most of it's not even working all the time, so it doesn't really much matter. We have a surplus of heavy oil. Heavy oil is going to be converted down into diesel. Yep, or naphtha if I want. We have a fair amount of excess rubber. That's not really necessary. This process seems a little less effective when the source is intermittent. Unfortunately, exhaust is hella intermittent. So I think what we'll do is we'll get a lot more bang for the buck as the exhaust system matures. I think that's kind of our shtick. Are we full up again? Son of a gun on the quartz. Okay. We're done with quartz. Is this all quartz? Oh my god, yes, it's all quartz. I completely forgot how much quartz it was. How much quartz you got there, Johnny? All of it. Is there a number in between 0 and all of it? We have all of it. Okay? Okay. Okay. This is gonna look a lot like that. We're done farting with all of that. That's pipe dream madness. I do need more storage to get rid of this crap, though. The trucks can't get rid of the stuff, and the thing is, if I just say void it using Unity, guess what's going to happen? It's just going to void it all into the dock, and I don't want that either. Okay, there's that. Here's the next gimmick. We're doing it. We're just gonna do it. So what is the flat? 2? Cool. I don't need any of these anymore, I don't think. The ground might settle a bit, and that's okay. I'll just say, I'll just let him. I'll let him build that up. I'll let him build that up. Yep, and it's closer, so this makes way more sense for them to dump product. Okay, how's our chicken feed now? Amazing. Okay, we're doing much, much better. I still have you guys on pause, right? I do. How much eggs we got? None. Some. 31 months of eggs, holy crap. Yeah, we're good on eggs. My voice just tweaked. Yeah, we're good on eggs. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Everything's coming up Millhouse. That can get resumed. Okay, so a couple things. Yeah, farming. Right. That's kind of my gotcha right now is I would love more centralized farming, and this is screaming centralized farming. For this campaign, or this mission, this scenario, what am I talking about? For this run, there we go, I did it. I did it with words, I knew I could. For this run, I'm not going to flatline the entire everything. That would add a substantial amount of space to everything, though. So we very well could I don't plan on doing that. I'm happy to get everything at level 2, which is our bog standard. Level 2 is going to be really happy. We'll fill this in. We'll nuke all this out. After that happens, I'm very much convinced that I could start redoing our assembly bits. Honestly, I'm not going to have to change much. I'm not really going to have to change much there, and that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Yep, this is still kind of working. Bunch of cement. What are you looking for, friend? You still have mech parts? Just deposit them or whatever. Boop. There you go. I've freed you of your chains. How amazing is that? I'm still really geeking out about all the copper we have now. That has not been the case forever. And we've done this in such a manner where everything's very, 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 very chill. Everything is very chill. Are we out of T2 parts? We are. How many T3 we got? Not enough. So we should talk about power and electricity before we start talking about increasing assembly worker speed and time. In addition, we should also try to start rebuilding the bus. So, what's the easiest thing we could reattach? Wood is on the other side of Narnia, so I'm not going to mess with that. I honestly wouldn't mind to mess with concrete slabs. How many are we making? 8 every 20? That's not a lot. That's not a lot. There's no upgrade for the concrete mixer level 2, is there? I think there's a concrete mixer level 3, though. There is a concrete mixer level 3. It's going to require basic computing, and oh my god, we're not going to get there ever. So just skip all that crap. One thing that'd be really easy is like metal. Iron, to be specific. What I would want is I'd want a way for stuff to move in and out very easily. So let's talk about buildings for vehicles. Something like that works pretty good for me. Yeah. Oops, I built it right on top of a truck. Yep, and now all the trucks are gonna have to go around, which they can. The main thing this is for is like for excavators and crap. So right now, I'm gonna be building stuff left and right. An excavator could not make it through this way. They'd have to go around, and then, oops, they can't. So they'd still go around, and then they could make it out. I'm just trying to save myself a little bit of headache in the long run. So actually, once that gets built, I can start doing all kinds of crap. No, I want you to come through just like that. We're missing slabs. We have tons of slabs. Price is right. Now we have even more slabs. Okay, so I don't know how often we're making... Let's see, 6 recyclables every 20. How much is it for one process? Oh. 6. Okay. So that saves some time. That's neat. That doesn't need to do anything anymore. Okay. The nerve-wracking part of this is building the bus. It's not even nerve-wracking, and it's going to be very, very beneficial. But it is a little nerve-wracking because of how much crap is going to be changed. So there's part of it. And just like that, I don't have to bring copper here anymore. Can I go like this? Is that enough room for you to make it? I don't know if that's enough room for you to make it. I'm kind of unwilling to faff about too much. There we go. Perfect. Trucks can still come in and take out. And boom. Oh, man. It's a little nerve-wracking. It's good. 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 As it should. Okay, you're going to go down. All the way. Thank you. Thank you. And then you're going to come up like a so. Beautiful sauce. Now, how are you going to do... Oh my god. Friggin' terrible. Yeah, do it anyway. I don't care. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so copper is made so I don't need any more deliveries. Iron is made so I don't need any more deliveries. I don't need any more deliveries. So these little routes, I tried to make sure that we took care of the high volume stuff. So let's do some more math. I can always upgrade, but let's do some more math. So let's say for copper, we're moving 1 item a second. Is that fast enough? I need 4, 8, 12, 16, 32 every 60. More than plenty. More than plenty. I'll have to upgrade when we upgrade all of these assembly machines, but that's beautiful. For iron, same thing, 1 every 1. So 5, 10, 15, 30 every 40. That's very, very close. 3, 6, 9, 12, 24. I'm not pushing enough material. This one will have to upgrade. A little on the expensive side, sure, but not at all bad. Now, what this is also doing is not only is it saving throughput for the trucks, but it's also taking a really huge chunk out of diesel expenditures. It's a really nice side effect that I'm not pushing nearly as much crap as I have to for the trucks. All of these little connections are going to save us diesel in the long run, which I don't know if I'm going out a limb saying something like this, but I like saving fuel. I don't know. I don't know. Is that the new controversy? I don't know. That sounds like something like someone will quote me on, "Did you know JohnMegacycle is a fuel saver lover?" Huh. Never knew. Never know some people. You know, John Megacycle likes to save fuel. What comes next? John Megacycle likes to save money? You think you know a guy. Yeah, just scandalous. Absolute scandal. Okay, we've got some T2 stuff. Let's keep making the T3. What else do I want to work on? I want to redo this. This has been cute. But I'm getting really tired of switching in between... Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Switching in between bricks purchase and concrete slabs purchase. I don't need bricks to build anything. It's all concrete slabs. So having an abundance of bricks doesn't really do me a lot of favors. How's this coming along? Oh, magnificent. That all can go away very easily. How much money did I just make back? Not a lot of iron, but a lot of slab. So that's cool. Now, actually, I want to run our test. I don't know if you remember. I barely just did. But one of the things I wanted to do was... -1. Perfect. One of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to see if we could lay dirt as a top layer. If that would work for farming purposes. I'll show you what I mean exactly in just a moment. I think... There we go. when it really comes down to it, farms need arable land. We can't just place farms anywhere. If I were to grab, let's say a greenhouse even, this should freak out. Rain too high. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I can put greenhouses anywhere. All right, I take that back. I was thinking more with farms then. Farms need arable... Wait. What? Someone's effing with me. Someone's effing with me. Alright. Can't dump product. I mean, you can. What we should do is... What is this? +2. Oh, this is -1. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I wanted my +1. Anywhere? No. There. Hey, I win. Da 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 da. You know the rest. Okay. No, that was the wrong designation. Oh my god. I need to get up and get a soda or something. I'm losing my biscuits. There we go. Nope. I need +1. You were right over here? There you go. There's a guy. Okay. Now. Hold on. You need to come down to my level. That's not correct. It's not. Damn it. It's -1 again. I need +1. That's really -1? Really? Okay, what if I did that? And then a flat order of +1. I think that works. Does that work? Yeah, buddy. Okay. Ooh, that took some effort. Okay. Really quick. And then I'm going to call this an episode and have like a coffee or something. I'm going to make the strongest coffee ever. So much that I'm going to be missing my coffee pot. Certain terrain areas. There. Some ground is not farmable. That's what I was looking for. So now, irrigated farm should be same deal. Some ground is not farmable. Okay, cool. We're not losing our mind. Okay, we're going to take an extra minute and walk through this. What I wanted to determine, some ground is not farmable. You can see the squares are more red as opposed to yellowish. The yellowish means it's placeable until it's all green, meaning you're safe. This red is not happy because either terrain's too high or some ground is not farmable. With +2 being our average height, what I wanted to see if we could do is if we could just landfill everything to +1, which is going to be stone and rubble and slag and garbage and all kinds of nasty. That's going to fill up to +1. Then between +1 and +2, I'm going to say I want you to dump here only dirt, nothing else. No rocks, no slag, no nothing. Only dirt. And what I'm wondering is if the game is like, oh, well, the top piece is technically dirt. You can farm on it. No problem. That's what I wanted to figure out. That's why I kept all this dirt here for a while, so we could run a test like that. It'd be really cool to know if I could come out here, for example. This is all garbage. It's all badness. It's all badness. Like 90% of it's not farmable. But what would be really cool is if we could create land, then put a topsoil down, and then the game's like, well, I mean, dirt is dirt is dirt. You can harvest from it. Let's just not tell the potatoes and the wheat and the corn and the veg that under the ground, under the actual dirt, is garbage and waste and slag and rock and all these things that are really difficult to draw nutrients from, right? Let's just not tell them. It'll be great. So I think we've got a little bit of an issue here? Or did we dig something else and we're having a problem getting rid of it? We've got that. No place to dump. What's... Ah, okay. Let's add some of that back. Perfect, no problem. Yep. The driving distance is a little shorter, so that should be taken care of fairly quickly. How's our chicken feed? Amazing. Yep. Now any surplus corn or wheat or potato will go into the composter, which is up here, which I could move. I should probably move. But for now, we're doing all right. So, let's get a nice clean shot of our new garbage dump. Yeah, thank you all for joining me. Also an episode. I need a bracing shot of caffeine before I do any more work or any more recording or anything. So yeah, thanks for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle. Another episode of Captain of Industry is in the books. Yeah, thanks as always, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.